Hello, lovely people. Welcome back. We're going to do another group SRT clearing on insomnia, difficulty in sleeping. So any sleep difficulties, insomnia, anything along those lines, we're going to do a clearing on that to start with today. So remember to set your intention for to receive the benefits of this clearing. Then if you wish, you can turn the sound down. And if you wish, you don't have to watch it. You just have to set your intention to receive the benefits of it. Maybe have it playing in the background or something. So it's entirely up to you. You will have this healing. You will have that. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. I hope you're all well. And let's get stuck into doing this. I don't know how much you can see there of the charts, but let's let's get cracking on this. So here we go. I'm working with the God team. So working on insomnia, having trouble sleeping, difficulty sleeping. For the group is 0 positive, 100 negative, kind of as expected really. And let's see, can you see all right? Yeah, sorry, fiddling with the camera too much. We're at Ascended Master level of consciousness. So let's get the teams to clear this. We'll aim to get this done in 15 minutes. I always aim to do that. I rarely make it, but I'm setting the intention to get it done within 15 minutes. For this group clearing, the individual clearings are so much more detailed and more powerful. Do check out my website for those. You have to buy a package, I'm afraid. I don't do one-offs anymore. Because you get a much greater impact if you're having 3 clearings done and a brain restructuring as well. Much greater impact on whatever needs shifting. So anyway, so so we are shifting from Ascended Master. I'm working with the God team and they're working with your high self teams, and we're going to shift it to bring it up to 100% positive down to 0% negative, clearing away any programs and blocks, raising it from Ascended Master level of consciousness, which is down here, all the way up through here, and all the way up here to at least Radiant Love New Paradigm level in this system for your highest good. How much this will help, I don't know. It will certainly contribute to resolving this issue by clearing out some programs. It's very often your adrenals are on overdrive when you have from working with clients. So there's some perceived safety thing going on quite often, or we just get ourselves into bad habits as well. The mind can be too active, especially if you're used to being on your phone or watching an active movie late at night, or you've been working late. So just, help yourself with those little things of don't look at your phone for 2 or 3 hours before bed. Read a book or something, or do something very gentle, nothing that stimulates the mind too much. Chart 6A, we're into master programs first of all. And we're looking at inside left. What are we looking at there? Anger is one energy that's coming up. Is there anything else coming up? No? Okay. So let's clear all anger out, please. It's there, clearing from past life and ancestral roots, clearing at all levels of consciousness on chart 3. I'm not going to go into any details of it because it's a group clearing here. I'm just going to ask the teams, they know what to do to clear any anger away. Of course, if you are angry, that will definitely contribute to poor sleep, poor quality sleep, or restlessness there. So let's clear any anger away. It's interesting what's going to come up with this. Clearing any anger away. Also check you're taking in enough magnesium as well, especially if you're a woman that's going through perimenopause or menopause as well. Just make sure there's enough magnesium. Check the manganese as well. Just check your trace elements. Just make sure that you're in harmony in your body. Magnesium is a biggie, especially if you're going through menopause. Right, okay, and it's very relaxing when you take it. Made all the difference to me, actually. So, okay. 6B. Blocks to positive expression. What's coming up here? outside left, blocks to supportiveness or support, inside right, blocks to confidence. Again, depression can be a cause as well, inside left, blocks to gentleness, inside left, blocks to endurance. Anything else coming out? So just get all those cleared at all levels of consciousness for your highest good, and your teams will know what to do. Your teams will clear whatever's running in you, even if not everything I mention is running in you, something will be somewhere, so your teams will know what to do. We always work with the high self team, the client's high self team. I'm working with the God team at the moment, particularly for the group clearings. So I had a lovely session this morning with a client, and she said, this is a one-to-one session, my Zoom sessions, and that's a kind of a combination of therapy, healing, coaching, teaching, spiritual teaching, all combined in one. And she said she'd noticed, she's in a very senior position in her work, and she'd noticed that since the last session, she'd changed from being a manager to being a leader. And that was just the best thing to hear from my perspective, to bring about that transformation, that inner transformation. It was just wonderful. If you want to work with me, I've got 25 plus years of experience, so I'm not new on the block. I'm been around, learned some things along the way, still learning things a lot, but yeah, pop over to my website and have a look at what I do. I offer 3 packages, or we can do a bespoke package to suit you, but I love my job. I love doing what I do and helping and transforming, and I'm rambling whilst this is still clearing. My goodness. There we go. Oh, there you go. Oh, I can feel that change already. Wonderful. Just move these wires out of the way. I've got wires coming out of everywhere because I've got a new kitten, and she's 14 weeks old and has just discovered my office, and oh, there's more to clear there, and is ransacking everywhere. So yeah, it's lovely, makes me laugh. It's lovely. Inside left, there's still more to clear here in these blocks. Blocks to forgiveness, blocks to freedom, blocks to comfort, blocks to consideration. Anything else? Let's clear all of those as well. Good to get those cleared. Blocks to comfort, yes. You know, you can make a ritual of going to bed and putting on the best sheets. Clean sheets always do it for me. The smell of lavender may be nearby, maybe some essential oil of lavender, some chamomile tea a couple of hours before bed. Celebrate your bed, because when we get into a habit of not sleeping, we start to dread going to bed. We dread it, and then it becomes a psychological problem that's sort of blown out of all proportion. And what I find if I have nights where I don't sleep well is that I've started this talk of saying it's okay. It's okay not to sleep. It's fine not to sleep. My body's going to get just enough rest, just the amount of rest it needs. It's amazing how many people survive on insomnia because the body gets enough rest. It obviously would be better to have more, but the body will take enough rest. So rather than getting ourselves worked up when we can't sleep, it's better to just surrender it to God, surrender it to a higher power. I surrender the sleep pattern, and I find I play games with my mind. I find, fine, I'll get up now and have my breakfast at 4 o'clock in the morning and a cup of tea, and I find I do that and go back to bed and I'm asleep within 20 minutes. I don't fight it. Try not to fight it, because that's what I'm trying to say, is try not to resist it. It's very difficult not to resist it, because you're like, oh, I've got to get out, I've got work in the morning, I'm going to be tired, I've got this planned, I want to feel well. But the more we can let go, the less we're going to engage the adrenals. And we want to get to that place of no resistance, and then the body will just take what it needs and you'll drift off without realizing it. So, okay. Because we try to consciously control our sleep when we're not having enough sleep. And that's, oh, it's such a horrible, horrible thing, not having that sleep, all that sleep that we want. But it's usually a phase, usually, not with everybody, but it's usually a phase. The etheric body is out of balance. Some body programs running, okay. Anything else? So let's clear all body programs running. This is programs created by spirit. Let's rebalance and reharmonize the etheric body, and let's clear all debts, depths, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere connected with that. Clearing those body programs away, allowing the body to relax. I must do some hypnotherapy for that as well. Allowing the body to relax gently and deeply, floating off, down, 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 deeper and deeper. Yes, in my previous incarnation, before I do what I do now, same incarnation, I was a hypnotherapist for many years. And what I do in my Zoom calls, I combine everything from the NLP, hypnotherapy, theta healing, my intuitive side, all the stuff I've learned, regression therapy, subpersonality work. I just combine it all and use all my tools in my tool basket to provide a unique session with clients. And my mediumship as well. I've been a medium for 25 years as well. So, right, okay, that's good. Clearing those. This already feels more relaxing for some reason. So we're clearing something away. Chart 11, which is soul energy programming. So we have codependency, different aspects of the soul, dysfunction of the mind, programs the soul is unaware of, cleanse the soul of evil, so that's dense energy. Do we need to investigate those programs the soul is unaware of there? No. So normally I would ask, and if necessary, research for clients, but we're just going to clear all of those. All the programs the soul is unaware of. This is at Lord of Lords, the first expression of the living soul. Dysfunction of the mind. Yeah, there's something going on there that's stopping you from sleeping, so... codependency of different aspects of the soul, cleansing the soul of evil, giving it a good scrub up. So the cleansing the soul of evil is the belief that the soul contaminated itself with evil, was established when the soul partook of the forbidden tree. And we just ask that that's eliminated. Just belief systems. Still clearing away for your highest good. That's why I need the supermarket music again. I feel like I should be singing Rockabye Baby or something, a lullaby. Although it's not a particularly nice lullaby, that one. not a nice one. Right, okay. Where are we going next? 18, higher level blocks. That's brilliant. Higher level blocks means there's a cycle coming to an end because it's where the Lords of Karma sit. So what have we got? What are we clearing? Programs in the subconscious mind of I am, that I am God of planet. Blocks from God over Sun. These are all levels of consciousness as well. Blocks from the council within 2000 levels. Let's get those cleared. So whoever's watching this, you probably have a cycle coming to an end here. So let's get these cleared from you for your highest good. I was just glanced over at my definitions book, and I was immediately drawn to cherub or cherubim, which of course are angelic realms. So let me just read you what it says about them. Cherub is singular and cherubim is plural. According to the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary, cherubim of, what's that say? Oh, cherubim of 1 Kings 8, 6 to 9, verses 6 to 9 were symbolic figures representing the attributes and majesty of God. They are called guardians of truth and life and stand for the unlimited, unfettered truths of being. When found in a past life, we have to ask if they are serving in an office, as they are souls who hold an angel office or level of consciousness. They may serve as guide, guardian angel, or high self. Cherub is also one of the first forms of consciousness taken prior to our first incarnation. I didn't know that. Every day is a school day. Right, still clearing away here. Oh, as soon as I say that, I think it's done. Okay, where are we going next? Chart 28. Personal items. Release anger at all levels. Clear the void. So it's interesting, again, as we're just clearing those teams, please, that anger is coming up again in connection with insomnia. So maybe you want to check if you're someone that's having trouble sleeping. Is this something that you're holding on to that's making you angry? Maybe something from the past is coming up that you haven't fully let go of yet. And I would suggest, if there is, or if you're aware of it, or even if you're not aware of it, of doing Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And keep repeating it over and over again. And maybe even if you're lying in bed, unable to sleep, keep repeating, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You can say it if you're lying with somebody else and they're asleep. Then just say it in your mind. If you don't want to wake them, or just whisper it. But feel into it. Put your hand on your heart, so you're in your heart consciousness, and see if you can feel anything coming up as you go through those words. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And keep doing it. And you might find some emotional comes out of nowhere, or you just start to feel calmer and calmer, and feel better, more relaxed and able to sleep. So that's interesting. I wasn't expecting anger to come up there. So something to look out for. I think I'll do another SRT clearing on anger and rage as well, a part 2, because it comes up with so many people. We often think that we don't carry it, and there's just so many layers and levels, because remember you've got all your ancestral side as well there. So there's so much buried data in our energy systems. Can we go to mop up now? Yeah, so let's just go to do a quick mop up of that for you. And and to clear anything connected with trouble sleeping, insomnia, or anything along those lines there, difficulty with sleep, for your highest good. And in the normal individual clearing, I'll go through a whole list of instructions there, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to ask the teams to do that themselves for you. I didn't manage to do this within 15 minutes, sorry. That's done now, I think. Is that complete? Yeah. And are the teams happy with that? Yeah. Will it hold? Will it hold for everybody? It won't hold for everybody. Okay. Is there anything else we can clear to help it hold for everybody? No, it's just some people it won't completely hold for. There'll be other maybe sabotage programs running. Is that correct? Yes. So there's other things to clear. So go on all the other charts that I've posted on YouTube and have a look at those first, and then hopefully it will hold then. So is there anything else to be done at this time? No. Okay, where are we running then with that? 100 positive, 0 negative. What percentage will it hold for of the people that are watching this? About 40%, only about 40%. So do look at all the other videos I put on there, or come and have some individual clearings with me. There may be something else going on underneath the surface. And where is it sitting now? So okay, back at Radiant Love New Paradigm level, that's where we want it to be. So any questions, any constructive suggestions of clearings, do let me know. I've got quite a list building now, so it may take a while for some of them to get done, but I hope that helps, and lots of love to you all. Big kiss, take care of yourselves.